Can you talk about the game tonight, what worked for your team?
I thought defensively we did what we were trying to do and stopping their top two players. And offensively, we didn't always hit the shots, but I thought we got the shots we wanted for the most part.
Talk about, you've had a couple of games now without Raymond. Can you talk about how you feel Justin and Donald specifically have done in his absence?
It's a big void to fill, and I think that those guys have done a good job of stepping up and trying to fill it. You know, everybody's getting a few more minutes and a few more looks, and they're doing their job, which is all we ask.
Throughout the season, you guys have played a lot of height, and you've had to play defense against that. Tonight, you seem to match up better with these guys' heights. What do you change defensively to match up with them?
Well, it gives us a few more options. It happened the other night. I know you weren't there at Sharon, but Sharon was a similar kind of height matchup for us, and it allows us some flexibility. We can go small and we can go 5 out and spread the floor, and now it gives you problems when you try to match up with us. So it's nice. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's nice.
You talk about tonight, the first win at home. It's also another division win.
The division win is more important than the home win. You know, the 2 losses we've had here, almost hard to script, but we played very well in both those games, and the division thing is so important, and that's why we wanted to jump out tonight.
Talk about going to the second half, you had a big lead, and at the end of that Sharon game, you were up about 11, and they crawled back into it. So what'd you tell the guys to avoid letting that happen again?
We always talk at halftime about the first 3 minutes of the second half being the most important of the rest of the game, because it's either the time where you're going to send the message that this game is over, or you're going to let them get back into it, and now you got a situation where one shot can beat you. So I thought our kids did a good job in the early minutes of the third quarter, playing really hard and limiting them to 1 shot each time down the court, and I thought we moved the ball pretty well on offense.
Talk a little bit more about Joe. I know last game he came out with 13 points, and this tonight he came back out with 10. What has he changed in his game that's allowed him to score more?
It's not so much his game, it's his mindset, it's his aggressiveness. When he comes out hard like that and attacks the rim, he's tough to stop. He's real tough.
Talk about your team's fundamentals. You guys out-rebounded them a lot tonight, and that seemed to help you. You got a lot of offensive rebounds. You had a couple second chances.
Yeah, we work on boxing out every day. It's the second drill we do once they're warmed up. It's the first real drill of the day every day to try to send a message that when you're giving up this much height, you have to do the fundamentals. And it starts with the box out and then go get the ball. And that's, my assistant coach, Steve Goulston, works on that every day. He brings a new drill every day, and he's in their ears the entire game. And when it's quiet in here, like it's not normally like this, they can hear us on the bench. So.
Talk about just 2 division wins in a row now, what you can take from that going forward with only a couple games left and most of them being division games?
It sounds cliche, but we really need to look just at the next game. I mean, we got King Philip on Tuesday, and you just play who's coming up next. You never know with this weather pattern this year and the days off, and we gotta play one of the best players in the state on Tuesday night, in Jake Lehman, and there will be a height issue there. He's 6'8", and he's a guard. So it's nice to win the division games. We'd like to win some on the other side too. We just take them one at a time.
seeing you.